Okay, here's a mystery for you, and this is a good one. So pay attention. It's New Year's Eve, and you've decided to go all out. You put on your finest suit, you slick back your hair, maybe get a little bit of work done. You're gonna hit up the hottest party in town. There will be music, dancing, beautiful people, canapes. It's gonna be epic. And then there's the mask mandate. Yes, it's one of those parties where everyone wears a mask. You find a mask that you like. It's black. It covers your entire face except for two holes for your eyes. No one can see you and you can't see them. Around midnight, someone approaches you and asks if you want to dance. You don't know who it is, but you do know they're wearing a mask just like you are. You dance. You drink some champagne. A few minutes later, you feel like you might be losing control. Your vision starts to blur. You need a drink. You stumble off into the crowd and you pass out. When you come to, your head is pounding. What happened? Who knows? You have no idea. Where are all the people? Where are the lights? Where's the music? Everything is dark. You reach sitting alone in a chair with an empty glass of champagne in one hand and the other resting on the mask you took off when you passed out. But something is wrong with the mask. It looks different. In fact, it looks exactly like this. Why? Because everyone at that party passed out and took their masks off. And when they woke up, no one remembered anything. No one remembered who they were or who anyone else was. And no one remembered what happened after midnight. Not a single person had any memory at all of the previous hour. You check your phone. It's 1 and you still don't remember anything. You don't remember why you went to the party. You don't remember who invited you. You don't remember who you danced with but you know this. Whatever happened at that party, you were not the only one affected by it. You look around and you realize something terrible has happened. Everyone at that party is unconscious. People are slumped over tables, crashed into walls, lying on the floor. They're everywhere. You check for a pulse, you turn them over, you try to wake them. They don't respond. You shake them, you yell at them, you splash water on them. Nothing works, but then thankfully someone wakes up. Relief floods your body. Finally, someone else is awake. Maybe you can figure out what happened here if you can just get someone talking. But when the person you wake up speaks, you realize they're as confused as you are. They don't know who you are. They don't know why they're at the party. And they don't know what happened after midnight. And before you can explain, they pass back out again. This happens with everyone you wake up. All of them are confused, and all of them pass back out. The sun comes up, and you're still at the party alone. You haven't seen a single living soul. The place is trashed. There are smashed bottles, overturned tables, spilled drinks. And then you notice something strange. On every surface, written in lipstick, is the same message. Are we the virus? You don't know what that means, but you do know you're not alone. You're trapped in a house with dozens of dead bodies and you're starting to panic. You run to the door and you find it locked. You pound on it and you scream, but no one comes. You search the room for a window, but there isn't one. The room is a sealed box with no way out. Then you find something. You discover a hidden key somewhere in the room, and you use it to unlock the door. You run outside. The morning sun is shining brightly, birds are tweeting, and no one is on the street. The city seems abandoned. You walk around looking for people, but you don't see a single soul. Where did everyone go? You keep walking, and eventually you reach a large open space. That's when you see them. Hundreds of people are lined up on the grass, all of them wearing the same black masks. You're about to approach them when a loud voice booms across the field. If you want to leave this city alive, you must answer my riddle. You turn around and you see a man standing on top of a nearby building. He's dressed in black and his face is covered by a black mask. No one is behind him. He's completely alone. I have keys but no locks to open. I have a space but no room to enter. You have come here because you seek answers? The clock struck 12 and you lost your memory. You ask him, but he cuts you off. No questions yet. First, you must answer mine. What am I? You think hard. This guy knows what happened here. This guy knows why you're here. You have to answer correctly. But you have no idea what he's talking about. What am I? Think. The man on the building starts to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. If you don't answer, no one leaves this city alive. 5, 4. You can do this. You have to do this. What am I? What am I? What am I? Time runs out. The man removes his mask and his face is pale. His eyes are wide and crazy. You didn't answer. Now no one leaves. He jumps off the building and disappears into the crowd of masked figures. The game is on. You now have to escape the city and find the man with the crazy eyes before midnight. If you can find him, you may just be able to unlock the mystery of what happened at that party. This is the start of the silent party. Social mystery, the game is simple. Your goal is to escape the city and find the man with the crazy eyes. To do that, you'll need to travel to various locations throughout the city. Interact with characters, uncover clues, solve puzzles, and stay one step ahead of the clock. As you play, you learn more about what happened at the party and why you were really brought to the city. But hurry, the clock is ticking. Each location you visit and clue you uncover will bring you closer to escaping the city and finding the man with the crazy eyes. But also closer to midnight. If you don't escape in time, the mystery ends and you lose. So good luck, you're going to need it. Do you think you can escape the city and find the man with the crazy eyes? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and I'll see you next time. The city had vanished. The party was gone. Yet something lingered. I woke up in my bed, the world settling back into the ordinary hum of morning, until I turned and saw it, the mask, black and smooth, resting neatly on my nightstand as if it had always been there. My breath caught. I hadn't brought it home. I couldn't have brought it home. I picked it up, feeling the fabric, tracing the edges. It was cold. The scent something familiar, something impossible clung to it. My pulse quickened. I stood, moved to the window, looking out at the streets below. Normal, Izzy, unchanged. Yet, deep down I knew. I set the mask down, turned away, only to freeze. The mask wasn't where I left it this morning.